guys. Now, some of you already know this, but for those that don't, earlier this year I took a trip to North Wales to photograph red kites and red squirrels. Well, a week or so ago it was Red Squirrel Appreciation Week, so I thought I'd do a quick video for you all, giving you a few interesting details about them, as well as show you some of the footage that I got on the trip. So, red squirrels, or Squirrels vulgaris is their Latin name, are known for their striking orange-red fur, but the colour in fact can actually be variable, from a kind of wheat colour through ginger to a dark brown. Their fur can slightly change in winter, which is also when their characteristic ear tufts develop, which everyone will probably agree is incredibly cute. Now, there's a perception that red squirrels prefer living amongst conifers, and although they successfully exist in pine woods rather than more so than the grey squirrel, ideal population densities of red squirrels will occur in mixed or broadleaf woodlands. Red squirrels are becoming increasingly restricted to conifer forests, however, by competition from encroaching grey squirrels. All squirrels have an exceptional sense of smell. They can find buried food under as much as a foot of snow and sense a rotten nut without even having to open it. Squirrels can be left or right-handed and even ambidextrous, which I wasn't aware of. Left-handed squirrels hold a pine cone with the top towards the left and use the left hand to rotate it. Right-handed squirrels do the opposite. Squirrels make more than one nest, or dray as it's called, to reduce the risk of it being found by predators and in case one gets damaged. They will also abandon a dray if it has too many fleas or it has become waterlogged. Contrary to belief, squirrels don't actually hibernate. They bury food and place food in holes to be eaten later when food is scarce. They have no fixed partners and mate between February and March, and then again between June and July. Pregnancies can last for 38 to 39 days, and on average produce 3 kittens. These kittens are born blind with no hair or teeth, and are extremely vulnerable to attacks from carnivores, birds of prey, and even diseases. The mortality rate is as high as 50% in the first year of life. In a good year, there might be around 2 litters. Red squirrels used to number around 3.5 million in the UK, but numbers have fallen dramatically since grey squirrels were introduced as ornamental species in the 1870s. Now they number between 120 to 160,000 individual squirrels. The population in England is thought to be as low as 15,000. The red squirrel is officially classed as near threatened in England, Wales and Northern Ireland, but is locally common in Scotland. The main cause behind their decline is the introduction of the grey squirrels, as I mentioned before, and here are the 3 main reasons why greys are a threat to the red squirrels. So firstly, grey squirrels carry a disease, a parapox virus, which does not appear to affect their health, but very often kills red squirrels. Secondly, grey squirrels are more likely to eat acorns, so will decimate the food source before they ripen and the reds can make use of them. And thirdly, when red squirrels are put under pressure, they will not breed as often as the grey squirrel. Another huge factor in their decline is the loss of woodland over the last century, but road traffic and predators are also threats too. If you're out looking for red squirrels, the best time to spot them would be early morning and late afternoon, as that's the time when they are most active. Red squirrels are very elusive and spend much of their time in the tree canopy, so look out for large strays in trees, scratch marks on bark, and chewed pine cones that look like chewed apple cores. Listen out for their chuck-chuck noise, which is a vocalization they often use. Red squirrels have a mainly vegetarian diet that includes seeds, hazelnuts, and ripe acorns. Fungus, bark, and sapwood are also part of the diet. They have also been known to occasionally take animal prey, such as young birds and eggs. They especially favour pine seeds, but also eat larch and spruce seeds because they disperse seeds, which plays a vital role in the reforestation process. There are projects all across Britain trying to develop long-term conservation strategies that deter greys and encourage red squirrels. They include establishing buffer areas around red squirrel strongholds with control of grey squirrels, ongoing monitoring, helping landowners to improve habitat for squirrels, and planting trees to connect areas of woodland. England's red squirrels are now fighting back. A 5-year scheme has turned the tide in Cumbria and Northumberland, with almost half of sites surveyed last year showing red activity. With the help of volunteer organisations and the general public putting down trail cams and trapping grey squirrels, and also the reintroduction of pine martens to certain areas, as research suggests that pine martens can help to control the number of grey squirrels, which could help enable recovery of red squirrel populations. What's more, a new heritage lottery bid is set to cement the good work on a UK-wide basis. If approved, £1.2 million will be spent creating a rapid response team of 1,250 volunteers. These volunteers will be trained to conserve the native red whenever grey squirrels encroach. The Isle of Wight is a very important stronghold for the red squirrels currently, as the Solent provides a barrier to grey squirrels. However, a grey does find its way to the island sometimes, so you need to be vigilant. The Isle of Wight's woodland can provide habitat for around 3,500 squirrels at their peak. Numbers can fluctuate wildly annually according to the success or failure of the autumn seed crop. They also fluctuate seasonally when young are born. Red squirrels on the island live mainly in broadleaf woodland, which is unique nowadays as grey squirrels dominate this habitat on the mainland. The island is also free of deer, which nibble young shoots and small understory trees. So remember guys, the best time to see these bouncing bundles of bushy-tailed energy is in the autumn, when they are busy searching for food to see them through the winter. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll now leave you with a remainder of the footage that I got from the trip. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.